Just from a physical standpoint, do you feel a difference in your body with the bye week?
Yeah, 100%. It was a nice ability to get our feet back up under us, kind of start focus on the next week, and it was a great opportunity to just really lock into the details and just keep pushing.
Anything you prioritize?
I'll just say recovery. Recovery is a big thing. I mean, playing this game, football, it's a physical sport. Your body can tear down, wear and tear. So it's just getting our feet back up under us.
Michigan has such a competitive run game. How do you think your guys' versatility on defense will be a factor in this one?
I think it will match up good. Like you said, Michigan, they're a great team. They had a great run game. And I feel like our matchup's going to be pretty good this week. We kind of have schemed up a few things, but, we're going to keep the main thing, and, keep out there and play football.
When you're scouting a freshman quarterback, Michigan has that freshman quarterback. Is there anything extra you have to consider when you have a freshman like that? Are they a little bit more unpredictable than an experienced one?
I mean, it's his first year's coming through, and sometimes you gotta look back at high school film and back in college film, kind of see how he's like. But great quarterback, great young quarterback, got a great mind on him, and I know he's gonna have a bright future. And this game of football, anything can happen. So you can prep all you want, but you gotta be prepared to come out there and just go play the game at the end of the day.
Tobias was telling us yesterday that the offensive line went back to kind of basics and worked on fundamentals. What did the defensive line work on during the bye week?
Same thing, like striking, hand work, gap integrity, all the little small little details that you can kind of bear away with as you keep scheming against other teams and things like that, things that you might lose track of. Kind of just brought it back to day one, slowed everything down, kind of just focused really more on our details.
Coach Lynn was saying how it's important to be process-oriented at this point in the season. So what is the process that he's trying to get you to stick to with this?
I say communication. His main thing is communication, obnoxious communication, effort, and just shocking attacking the ball. So those are his main things, and just staying focused on those things, so you'll get you through the down, play good football, and you get a good result after all of those.
Which of those three things do you think you've done the best at this season?
We got to do communication for sure. Getting everybody on the same page, because if everybody on the same page, the play we run, no matter what play we run, we're gonna be straight.
How hungry are you guys to get back out there and play?
I'll say very hungry. Coming off of Illinois' loss, we need better. We need to put out there better. And just being able to go out there and kind of just play football, get back to where we are the bye week. It's a long 2 weeks, but we're ready to go out there on Saturday and have a great game against Michigan.
What did you do during the bye week to reset?
Like I said earlier, though, I just focused a lot on getting back up underneath my feet, recovery-wise, and then really just more technique and things of that. Like just being able to slow down football, take it back to the fundamentals, and kind of just work at it day by day and just build it back up until we come to the Michigan game.
What's the biggest challenge with the quarterback you play center with for a pass rusher?
His mobility. He has great mobility and ability to escape the pocket. So that's a big thing that we are factoring in. And he's a great young quarterback. Bright future ahead of him. So I'd say that's probably one of the biggest things.
How was D lineman? How often are you talking with Coach Hansen on the other side to kind of get a read on offensive line, especially considering Illinois felt like a little bit of a step up?
We communicate with Coach Hansen every now and then. I wouldn't say too often though, but because we have our own people who do all-line stuff and things like that. But Coach Hansen's a great guy, great communicator, and an ability to pick his brains and everything. I'm actually in one of his brotherhood groups, so I get to pick his brain all the time. So it's pretty cool.
How did the coaching staff challenge you guys as a team during the bye week?
Man, like I said, taking it back to day one stuff, really focusing on the details, focusing on the fundamentals, breaking it down. This game of football is fast, this and that, and this and that. But, when you can scale it back and really slow it down and really have the time to really focus on what you're doing and, the schemes, the run game, the pass game, just really be able to do that was one of our main focuses.